It appears that some individuals are simply born under a lucky star. Whether it's defying death, showcasing extraordinary skills, or simply being in the perfect spot at the perfect moment, we present to you our list of the luckiest people still alive. The driver displayed quick thinking by exiting the vehicle before it turned topsy-turvy. This guy was clearly seeking attention, and what was meant to be a harmless prank turned into a wild ride on a magic carpet. The reckless driver narrowly avoided becoming the final destination for the skateboarder's last ride. It must have been a terrifying experience for this young child. I wonder if Steph Curry could pull off something like this. Thankfully, the woman exited her vehicle before the Toyota sent her on a one-way ticket to heaven. Hey buddy, do you see that light at the end of the tunnel? Yeah, I suggest you start running. This Costco driver could give the Need for Speed franchise a run for its money. This husband received a cool gift from a baseball player. I hope he got it autographed. Oh, he definitely snapped something, alright. The tree first, followed by the neighborhood's power lines. You've heard of the raging bull, but have you ever heard of the flying horse? Also, is it just me, or did this guy attempt to take the kid along for the ride? This went from being a cool trick to a foolish move to a narrow escape, all in a matter of like 4 seconds. You always have to be careful in your neighborhood. You never know when a tree decides to take a trip, and see you next fall. This bartender may never be able to pull off this trick again, but they definitely deserve a raise. This driver must be a math genius because they took all the right angles to make that turn. These bus passengers were lucky their driver was certified in extreme sports. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say the pedestrian was at fault here. This is a wide road and that was a very big truck. This person could have just waited. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this was a stunt for the Fast and Furious franchise. This guy must have the luck of all gods to avoid that white car without even realizing it. Marvel might see this movie and come up with an idea for a superhero. Anybody have any suggestions? It seems the back end of this 18-wheeler had other ideas and tried out a solo mission. seems a little dramatic, but this motorcycle must have really been in a hurry. I'm pretty sure there was a law of physics or gravity that was broken somewhere along this drive, but what do I know? I'm certainly no expert, but I don't think this is what they meant by a house call. Does anyone have Steph Curry's contact info? I'd love to see him attempt these moves. I'm not sure if this is a legitimate technique, but my heart goes out to his poor little toes. Let's make this an official sport in the Summer Olympics. Think water polo with jaw-dropping trick shots. This Segway had enough of its rider and decided to go solo. Little does everyone know, this is a secret trick called a little help from my friend. These men are engaged in a daring rescue mission to save an animal trapped in rapid water. Not all heroes wear capes. Even the tiniest snowball can set off a mighty avalanche, so be careful. You know, I told him he probably shouldn't have had that spicy food before going back to work. And this balance check was brought to you by whatever they were putting on the back of that truck.
It's a great acrobatic move, but upon closer inspection, they seem like they almost collided with each other. The skateboarder reacted quickly to avoid hitting the driver. Sometimes it takes a lot of luck to deal with fear. The female athlete failed on her first attempt, but it wasn't bad luck. She succeeded on the next one and set a record. This guy was quick to catch the ladder. His car is still protected. Despite the shuttlecock soaring through the air, he retained a composed and collected attitude, epitomizing coolness.
We appreciate you tuning in and would love to hear about your own fortunate moments. Feel free to leave a comment below, sharing your favorite incident from this compilation. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more incredible content like this.
Đội nhóm thì mình sẽ phải đặt mục tiêu theo cái sự thấu hiểu đấy để nó đi đến cái sự gọi là cái sự hiệu quả nhất.